guys Wednesday or whatever it was, at a press conference. I should say you don't want at the press conference. So North Texas was a really good basketball team. I thought they were as good as anybody in the league. They played a tough schedule. Their one-loss record maybe didn't represent it, but they've been on the road at VCU in a close game. Had Oklahoma beat, at Dayton, who was a top 15 team, and played them 12 points. So they've been on the road. They've been tested, and they were good. And I thought they had the best big guy in the league right now in Simmons. But our guys found a way. We got down, never really got enough stops at first half to really take advantage of, making some adjustments defensively. But the second half, once we started really getting stops, and I've said this many times, when you make shots, the world goes around. And there was kind of incredible stats the second half. Number one, North Texas were giving up, I think, 61 points for the game. We scored 61 in the second half. We go 9 for 13 from the three-point line, second half. Been a long time when we've shot the ball, and that was all three. Rawls got it, making shots. It's great to see Cam Justice make shots, and Jarrett make some shots. And here's a stat, I really haven't. I told Zach he's going to have to dig on it. I haven't been a part of one where you play a whole half with no turnover. We had 10 assists, no turnovers the second half, and 17 assists and 5 turnovers for the game. But when you're scoring a basketball, it allowed us to get into a press a little bit. We kind of made a little adjustment and wanted Josh in some things, keeping him active, and it was good because the first half, his mind was had some cobwebs coming in it because they were backing off of him, wasn't guarding him. It was affecting him. But once he got in front of that press and got to playing hard, it didn't affect him the same way. And I thought we kept him off pace as good as we can. Again, we've got to continue to do things, change things, to hide what we don't and take advantage of some other things, or hide some advantages of the other team. And I thought tonight, our plan was make sure big boy can't go at Carson and get us in trouble. And again, I think he finishes the game with 4 points. Great team effort. Moved the ball, shared the ball, stayed together, kept believing. We had a chance. I think second half we got down 15. And then at one point in that game, we go up 14. We had 29 points turnaround in about 15 minutes against a really good team. That's kind of amazing. Those guys deserve all the credit for those little adjustments that they made. And to go out into a game this time of year in conference play, it's not like we're out here playing exhibition games trying to learn some things and just. We're doing it against a really good team in conference play, and that's not easily done. So those guys deserve all the credit for making those adjustments and doing some things.
Questions? Cam just talked about it being a mindset defensively, just like staying in front of your guy in the second half. Was that a big part of it, or how much did you change schematically just defensively?
Well, again, I think the first half we wasn't scoring consistent enough to get into the press. Second half, I thought the press, you should get a score to get in it. I thought it really kept them off pace. Ate some time off that clock when he didn't score of it. And again, at the end of it, they were very efficient. We have to get better, if not letting them drive that ball to the basket. You look at their stats. It's not like they had a bad shooting game in the second half. They went 7 for 15 with three-point line themselves the second half. But again, the more we play it, the better we'll get better at some things. And again, I said this is not the time of year you'd like to be making all these changes and all these adjustments, but it's just where we are with our basketball team right now. But the adjustments they made, and they went into the game, carried them out, and did it, was a huge factor to score 93 points against that team.
You had 16 in the first half, but you only had 2 in the second.
Say that again.
You?
23. 4 men.
Number 23.
Oh, yeah, Dean?
Yeah.
Dean had 16 in the first half, against 2 in the second half.
Yeah,
well,
so what adjustments did you guys make on him in the second half?
Well, again, Matt has to be better than one coming off that bench in that stretch. He has to be better, and we need Matt to help us. I don't have no charts in front of me, but there was about 6 or 8 in a row came out of those stretch with Matt there. I think the biggest adjustments were, we were able to score, kept them out of their half-court sets as much. They weren't able to get in those sets. and we changed defenses 2 or 3 different times. Just never felt like I got a rhythm. Their rhythm was this: middle ball screen, driving that ball to hole, which is hard to defend because they really got a good point guard. How many did Hammond have second half? Hamlin.
19 total.
He had 10 at halftime. I mean, he's a load. He was controlling the game the first half. He controlled it, and Dean controlled it. But, you know, you're going to give up some things. When you're rotating, doing some things, you're going to give up some things. So,
About Jordan Rawls tonight, 28 minutes, played, probably his best game yet so far.
jumped up and made some shots. And how many turnovers? He had a couple turnovers against that daggone press. I remember that. How many he had? Was that two, and both of them against the press. Jumped up, turned his back. He's got to get you got to face up. Can't turn your back against the press. He'll get better at that. But he was pretty good. Controlled that ball, made good passes. And, the things he don't have, only time's going to cure. That's just that physical toughness of guarding that basketball, and instant experience. But he's got a great feel, and he can jump up and make a shot. He made some shots tonight.
How's Tavion?
He says he's okay. We were in such a rhythm at that point. When did he go out? How much time?
19:33.
How much?
Only 27 seconds.
Not 19 minutes in the game.
Is it half?
Second half.
So you tell me he went out the first 30 seconds, second half? So we played the whole second half, didn't sub. Is that right? I didn't realize he went out that quick.
It was early.
It was that early? Okay, well, hey, I just know this. I didn't sub. I mean, we get pretty thin on that bench at that point without Tavion. But those guys had a good rhythm. Felt good with them, called a couple timeouts just to rest us from a physical standpoint. But thought Josh affected the game a bunch on front of that press now. He stepped to the foul line, made his free throws, tacked the rim a few different times. But I think, again, the big thing was that ball moved, bodies moved. We made shots.
What do you think has to happen to get that consistency?
Hey, listen, Elliot, come on now. Elliot, if we play like that every game, hey, this would be really relaxing. I do think we found something. I do believe that. I do believe it's something we can build on. And again, the longer we play together with this lineup doing some different things, the better we'll become. I think you saw Carson tonight with that big guy. He went on a block. But big guy couldn't guard him away from that basket. Went to him enough on the block when they subbed. And what Carson did, he kicked out that kind of, half double, not a really double. It wasn't a double. But when you dove Josh, it made him help off of Jarrett. Jarrett hit a three and created another three, or another driving layup basket out of Carson throwing out of that baseline. We just got to keep mixing it up. You all know where we're at right now and what we're trying to do. But again, hey, we're 1-0. That's a really good North Texas team. There are going to be a lot of people in this league. Coach does a tremendous job with them, and they're hard to defend. I mean, they shoot that basketball. Came into the league, leading the league in three-point shooting. And you can see efforts why that's so. All those perimeter guys can shoot it. So, great team effort, great win. We're 1-0. Got to get ready for the next one out. It's a quick turnaround. I haven't looked at how many minutes guys played. I just know they played a bunch of minutes. So it'll be a quick turnaround against another good Rice team.